Guys, Varus is still broken, especially with this build. So for the items, you're going to want to go Mana Immune, Yumi's Ghostblade, Stasis, Serelda's Grudge, Black Cleaver, and Guardian Angel. Now you can switch the Black Cleaver for Edge of Night if you do need, or you can even switch out the Guardian Angel. Now for the runes, you're going to want to go Airy, Brutal, Hunter Titan, and Sweet Tooth. Now you can switch the Sweet Tooth for Mana Flow Band, or you can switch Hunter Titan with Adaptive Carapace, Bone Plating, or even Second Wind, depending on the type of compositions you're up against. Now for the spells, you're going to want to go Exhaust and Flash. Now guys, in this gameplay, it was absolutely crazy and super intense, so I hope you guys do enjoy. Make sure to like the video if you enjoy it, and let me know down in the comments section down below what you guys would like to see next. All right guys, let's get right on into the gameplay. All right guys, so we are now in the gameplay, and let me just say that I was super motivated to play Varus because I was watching the Icon series, and RRQ's ADC player called Marky did a phenomenal job playing Varus, and he also did an interesting way of building the standard Varus build. He went Tear of Goddess into Ghostblade. So I was like, okay, Yumi's Ghostblade. So I was like, all right, this is something that I definitely want to try. And obviously you guys can tell we're playing with the new champions too. So we have Nautilus in the support role. But yeah, guys, so I think Varus is still one of the best ADCs in Wild Rift because of his CC and just his CC, his ability to poke from super far away, and that he does a lot of burst damage. So I think for those three reasons, it still puts Varus in the top for not only just ranked, but especially pro play. And definitely I would say Varus is definitely much stronger in pro play than he is in ranked because of his ultimate. His ultimate allows him to make plays for his teammates, and just Varus could do a lot more in terms of competitive play. So right here, my Nautilus is just smurfing, setting up everything for me, and I'm trying to auto attack Pyke, but Pyke is able to get out. But we did get the kill onto Vayne pretty quickly, which was really good by the Nautilus. Nautilus is really good at setting up plays, and since Varus does a lot of damage early game, he could blow up the target and follow up really effectively with Nautilus. So yeah, as you see right here, I build into the tier, and then I start pre-buying my Yumi's Ghostblade. So I don't know how to necessarily feel about it. I think you can still go Man Immune into Ghostblade, which is fine, but I decided to try out tier into Ghostblade. I don't think it really matters, but I do think that you do a little bit more damage by going Ghostblade, but you're gonna stack your mana immune a lot slower. So that's the only difference between it. But if you want to be stronger early game, then definitely go tier into Ghostblade. It works out just fine. So we're against a Pyke and Vayne. They're both very squishy, so once I get level 5, I'm definitely going to want to look to ult them. And, you know, against Pyke, guys, you just don't want to get pulled. You know, you want to make sure you still stay healthy as well. Just don't really get yourself caught out. One thing you got to really do with Varus is make sure that, oh, teamfight really quick happens. Nas gets a good pull onto Vayne, so I'm able to chunk Vayne a little bit. I think I did mess up a little bit my combo because I think Vayne should have died, but actually, well, it's because I used both my abilities and then Nautilus went in, so I couldn't reset my arrow. But as I was saying, as Varus, you want to make sure you poke the enemy down a lot. So you want to go in bushes, hold down your arrow. You guys, you don't even need to aim your arrow. You can see, oh, right here, I hit Vayne. Sadly, my character auto attacks Pyke right after I ulted an arrow with Vayne, which was a little bit annoying. So I could have killed Vayne a little bit faster, but we get the double kill anyways. I'm trying to explain a lot of things, but dude, there's so much fighting in this game, guys. So much. So, you want to make sure you could just literally target lock someone and just hit your arrow. You really don't even need to do too much aiming, and I think that's exactly what makes Varus really broken. And another thing, guys, is when the enemy CC'd or they're not moving that fast or they're not trying to dodge it, don't be afraid to hold down on your arrow to charge it more longer. Like when I root the opponent, if you could see right there, I don't shoot at my arrow really fast. I could look at the cooldown of when the root will finish. So I just hold down my arrow just long enough to do as much damage as possible while they're rooted. So yeah, make sure you take advantage of that. And plus, Varus's ultimate cooldown is really low, so don't don't hold on to it. Feel free to use it in lane before dragon spawns, because you can get it back up, especially with the new change that dragon spawns later. So right here, I just set up the play again, rooting the Vayne, and we know Vayne already used flash, so, or I guess she still had her flash, but now we burned her flash and we burned Pyke's flash. So yeah, I ulted. We didn't get any kills, but we do end up burning both their flashes, which is huge because their flashes on our way longer cooldown. As you can see, I'm trying to look for another poke angle, but the Pyke ends up engaging, so I use the exhaust onto Vayne, which makes Vayne unable to do anything. I'm getting my 3 autos down, and I'm going to execute with my arrow. Nice and clean. I see Diana going onto my jungler, so I'm trying to come down here to make a play. So the problem is right here, I can't really see the Diana, and the Diana actually doesn't get hit by my arrow because she dashes away. So yeah, so right here you can see me charging the arrow, but sadly Diana does end up living, and you're gonna see this Diana is a pain, is a very big pain in this game, guys. She drives me literally nuts this game, but you know, yeah, you guys will see this game is legit crazy. I'm legit telling you, this is a crazy game. So we're back to just going back in lane. Nautilus lands a crazy pull, but I missed my ultimate, and the reason why I missed my ultimate is just, it's actually my fault. I should have ulted right away. I gave Vayne a lot of time to react, and right here I actually end up choking my arrow, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like I couldn't believe it, I missed that. So I mean, Vayne should have died for sure, because I should have ulted when Nautilus pulled, but my Nautilus is just keeps setting up the plays, and I accidentally kill Vayne with my arrow, guys. If you go back 10 seconds and look at that, I killed Vayne by accident. I was trying to hit Pyke, but Pyke dodged my arrow, and Vayne ate it. So that was pretty funny. So right here I got the Ghost Blade, but guys, I had so much gold that I ended up buying both the Ghost Blade and the Mana Immune at the same time. So it's like I didn't really benefit off doing that type of play. I mean, another thing I have seen is people go Tear of Goddess into Serrated Dirk and then into Mana Immune. So I don't know. I think you could mess around with different type of ways with your first item. So right here, I decide that it's kind of useless for me to go up there, so I decide to just shove the wave down here because I'm like, it's a lost cause, but my Nautilus needed help. I end up shooting my arrow, then using my W, and then using my arrow again, and boom, man, the damage, guys, is crazy. I want you guys to go back and look at that. I use my ultimate first, then I use my W, and then I hold on my arrow, and then shoot it, and it resets the arrow, and also I did a lot of damage. And yeah, it was just beautiful. That's exactly what you want to do. That's exactly how you want to use your kit. Using the Varus ultimate before you use some abilities is sometimes, it's usually best case scenario, but sometimes you're not going to have your arrow up when you ult, because like sometimes I use my arrow and then they get in a position for me to ult them. But if you're in a spot where you can ult, click your W, and then Q, you're literally going to demolish the team fight. So yeah, that was very good for me, and I end up stealing that scuttle. But you know, it is what it is. So I'm really fed, guys. So dude, you guys would not believe what like literally this game takes so long to end. Like you'd be like, how? Like I'm literally so fed, but oh man. So yeah, so right now super strong. And if you guys didn't notice exactly what I did as well, is once you take if you get really fed on one of the side lanes, you just want to go to the other one. So right here I'm not ulting Mundo because I know Mundo can just can just block my ultimate. So right here I'm literally just resetting my arrows, and you can see I literally reset it 3 times. So this game, guys, I was planning on building Grudge, but after that fight with Mundo, I was like, wait a minute, I think I need Mortal Reminder, guys. Like, who's gonna build Mortal Reminder? I literally looked at my teammates, I'm like, yeah, these guys aren't building that. So I ended up buying the Mortal Reminder instead of Grudge. So right here, guys, this actually gets a little hectic. So I'm charging on my arrow. I wanted to hit it on Diana, but Diana did not come forward in a spot where I get vision. I end up getting condemned, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna ult Vayne. I'm charging it. Boom, he's pretty low, but I know Diana's looking for me, right? So I'm making sure to not give her distance to dash onto me. She ends up flash dashing, but she didn't reset her dash, so she doesn't have it, and so I just arrow over the wall. That was actually perfect positioning for me, guys, because I made sure to completely space out the Diana, and the only reason the Diana was able to even get onto me was because she had to flash. So that was really good positioning and spacing for me. Boom, I end up getting the Mortal Reminder, like I said, because I took that trade with with Mundo, and I was like, God damn, okay, I definitely need execution. So yeah, Morgana's trying to get this turret, and I'm like, I'm not having any of it. So I ended up arrowing Morgana, but everyone's able to run, and Morgana is actually a really good counter into our comp. But boom, I'm just resetting my arrow somehow. I actually don't know why my arrow didn't reset there. I might have arrowed too early, but I did end up doing a lot of damage. But yeah, you see the Morgana being low, but I am worried about Diana coming. So yeah, we end up getting the turret. I see that Scuttle's up, but I do want to reset, but it's like, it's smart of me to take the Scuttle. So ended up taking the Scuttle. It was kind of risky on that puddle. I was like, oh my god, is Morgana really going to steal it? But luckily, guys, Morgana did not steal it, so we don't need to worry about that. So I ended up taking the reset. I get stasis, and the reason why I decided to opt for stasis is because Diana. Stasis is a really good way of blocking the Diana ulti, which I don't even do this game, guys. Like, I actually troll like kind of hard too. So, but yeah, I end up rotating for this red buff because it's really important for me to get red, especially when I'm this fed. So right now, I'm coming. I'm like, okay, Pyke's under turret. Boom. I'm just doing insane amount of damage, and Morgana is... Look, I charge my arrow. She ends up flashing out, and the arrow barely misses. I don't exhaust Diana because I'm like, I don't think I need to exhaust Diana. And boom. Finish her off with the arrow. Hit another arrow. Basically chunk out the Vayne. And to be honest, my Nautilus ends up... We end up camping this Vayne right here. Maybe I should have exhausted Vayne, but I mean, the Nautilus missed the pull and then started walking to the turret, which was no bueno. So I basically have to run for my life. Like, luckily Pyke missed the pull onto me, so I was able to get out. Now right here, I'm just looking to poke and just be annoying because Dragon is up. Oh, watch this, guys. So I charge my arrow. I'm just poking them on the side, and that literally kills Vayne. Oh my god. Mundo did end up blocking my ultimate, which is so crazy, but I'm literally sniping these guys out. I'm making sure to be ready to space out Diana because Diana's coming, so I'm like, oh god, we gotta get out of here. I flashed at the perfect moment, but I should have exhausted her first for my teammates, but we end up getting the kill onto Diana, and I reset onto Pyke, and it's just really beautiful. Mundo was pretty low, but... I mean, Mundo blocking my ultimate was a little bit annoying, but as you can see, this Diana is starting to become a menace. So boom, 13-0, a lot of action right now. I'm really fed, as you can see, 4 items already. And yeah, so I'm feeling like Marky. I definitely recommend you guys to watch the Icon series. 2 series I recommend, or actually the main series I recommend you guys to watch if you guys haven't been keeping up with it, is Team Flash versus FPX. I think that was the most highly mechanically skilled match that I've ever seen, and I think FPX, honestly, I think FPX has a really good shot of winning the whole thing, but that's just me. So right here, I'm in the bushes, just trying to poke out, trying to do poke damage before the team fight starts. Right there, I could have hit Mundo, but I kind of trolled my aim. So I'm just going to keep charging up, no foul. I missed another arrow. I got pretty frustrated right there. I don't arrow Morgana. I don't ult Morgana right away just in case she has her black shield. She black shields it. And right there, I just perfectly land all my arrows, and it was just smooth. But it's really important to land the arrows for poke. Like, that's like you being able to chunk them before a team fight starting is super impactful, and it really allows your team to feel more confident knowing that you guys have more of an HP advantage. So guys, dude, this game should be like over, but it's like not. Like, that's crazy. Like, we literally get this inhib. I'm so fed, and I think this is where the game goes bad. So right here, we decide to stay for this turret, which is all right. I start auto attacking the turret. And I know Nautilus can get away, so I'm just running. And in this position, I'm just going to start poking them down. I'm going to use my third skill right here to set up a slowing path. And now I'm charging up a stronger arrow. And I am poking him. My Nautilus goes back in because we're like... So right here, me and the Nautilus, we're in VC. And we're like, okay, I think we can ego this, which is not the smartest decision. Because there's so many things that could go wrong. So right there, I did hit the Vayne, but I still want to space out Diana. And so right here, Morgana, but Diana got a really good angle. I exhausted, but I did get hit by the ultimate. So honestly, Diana just played that really good, and she flashed on top of me to get the kill. My teammates have to end up spacing Diana out because it is kind of scary, but Nautilus's auto attack can just root Diana, which is really broken. And you know, Ziggs is auto attacking, Wing, smart. I would do the same thing. And yeah, so obviously that was a throw because I gave their best player basically a 2k bounty. 2,000, like I think it was 1,800. I have to look at it back, but yeah, that was crazy bounty to give. So right here, I'm deciding whether to go Wit's End for the Morgana Diana or go GA, but I'm like, all right, I'm just going to buy GA, be safe about it. But guys, now this next thing right here is the biggest throw. So like basically, now after that, right? So I'm like, okay, basically, I got to make sure Diana doesn't go on me. I need to make sure Diana doesn't go on me because that's the only way we lose. And then I basically throw that logic out the window. Oh my god, guys, this gameplay was so good, but then I started trolling a little bit. Or actually, yeah, I started trolling and then our teammates started trolling. So right here, we're just poking him down. But, like, look how low Vayne is. So since Vayne was so low, we felt the confidence to keep pushing. But I don't know, Diana is actually over the wall. And she gets the surprise gank. See right there, after she went behind me like this, I was like, oh yeah, this is GG. This is, oh my god, it's GG. Like, yeah, that was really bad. Oh my god, guys, you guys don't know how bad that was. Like, literally, oh my, like, guys, have you guys ever thrown a game like that? Like, have you guys ever messed up like that? Or, like, thrown a game that you're so ahead? Like, oh god, that was so tilting, guys. Just let me know in the comments if you understand this feeling that I'm feeling right now. But yeah, this is bad. I think we end up losing our inhib. I mean, geez, if they had better champions at taking out turrets, we could have maybe lost the game. But luckily, the Nautilus is able to buy a lot of time here. And I know I'm spawning soon, so I could look for an ult flash or just basically pick off anyone that's still straggling. I end up charging my arrow right here with my W because I'm looking for it. And boom, I do end up tagging Morgana. I'm surprised that route was that far and it tagged me. But yeah, luckily, I was able to get the Morgana, so it allows us to at least make a play for the Infernal Dragon, guys. So this is really good for us, but we do know Diana's still up, which is really risky. And honestly, I really don't trust my jungler right now because I know the Diana's making plays. But then the Diana ended up TPing over here, and it's like, okay. And the Diana also instantly ulted, and she's just gone like that. So Diana ended up throwing, I think, a little bit harder than I just did. I don't know why she TP'd there. She could have TP'd to her teammates. And then right here, I'm just lining up arrows. I'm waiting for my arrow. I'm going to auto... The Vayne was trying to kite really hard, so I had to just arrow right away. And then I end up securing the Mundo, just like that. And boom, guys, I'm at 20. How many is that? Is that 20 kills? Yeah, I think that's 20 kills right now. 20 kills, guys, in a ranked game with Varus. Like, this is insane, man. And the craziest... Oh, guys, you guys aren't even ready, bro. You guys aren't even ready. I can't even remember what happens, but... Oh, it gets a little crazy, guys. It gets a little bit crazy. So I end up resetting, and since my GA got popped, I decided to go Wit's End, because I was like, I mean, might as well, right? Because, I mean, my GA is on cooldown. I have a lot of gold, so there's no reason for me to keep it. And also, guys, like, we have Elder Infernal, and guys, watch what happens. Oh, I remember it. It's coming back to me. Dude, no way. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. I'm not even going to talk. Ah, the freaking Pyke stole it, bro. Oh, my lord. Or I don't even know who stole it, but one of them stole it. I'm pretty sure it was the Pyke. And it's just like, bro, Nunu, all you had to do was literally, literally just smite. Like, it's your Nunu, bro. How do you miss it? Their jungler is not even alive. Like, that was ridiculous, man. And this Morgana, I think, flashes out, so she ends up living. And anyways, that just prolonged the game. And I think I got really frustrated, so I end up trolling really hard right here, guys. Like, I end up trolling super hard. Oh. And I think I missed that arrow by accident. I'm just like, alright, screw it. I'm just going to flash. I'm putting this Morgana out. But I ended up killing myself. Like, I know, guys. I know. I know. Like, what the hell am I doing? But, like, dude, that Morgana... Watch what this Morgana types, though, guys. I'm pretty sure she types here. I could be wrong. Oh, yeah, she said, eat it, Varus. And after I saw that comment, I got a little triggered. I'm not going to lie. Like, how are you going to tell that to someone that has dropped a 20 bomb? And so... Now my teammates are in a little tough fight, but you do not want to miss with an Infernal Elder Ziggs. Like, that is crazy, bro. You cannot mess with an Infernal Ziggs, so... anyways, we end up getting those 2 kills, and like, guys, I'm still dead! I'm still dead! Like, there's no way I'm still dead right now. Like, oh... God, I'm so triggered right now. I'm just triggered rewatching this pack. But, alright, so I'm finally alive. And I'm like, okay, alright, let's just end this game already. Because I am fully done with it. So we need to charge up some arrows and shove in this wave. I thought my Nunu was low-key enting down there, but she was able to get away. I'm going to try to get the red buff because, you know, that's really important for me to get it. It's better on me than anyone else, so I'm just getting it. And honestly, I'm also waiting for my ward to spawn because right now there's no objective up, so there's not much to really do. And right here, it's very crucial for me to poke. I missed that. Okay, so this gets actually crazy. This gets crazy. So I missed a lot of arrows. Like, I missed an arrow right there, which was really detrimental. And my Wukong, what is my Wukong doing? Morgana loses half her HP. She has to flash away. I charge another arrow. I think Diana actually gets really greedy and goes in. I exhaust and then ult her. And then, guys, this is all in a freaking choke point. So I'm holding my arrow. I get the Diana. I'm saving my arrow for Pyke. I end up getting Pyke. I auto-attack Mundo. I'm getting ready for my my arrow reset. I auto-attack. Oh, guys, this gets crazy. So I'm in this GA. I have to kill the Morgana, flash out the puddle, space out this Vayne, and boom, we get it. Oh my god. Like, dude, guys, we have Elder Infernal. Why are these team fights so close? And then I type eat it, Morgana. you know, for the culture, But yeah, guys, so pretty crazy. I was super fed. I dropped a 25 bomb, but it's just crazy because I was so fed and we almost lost this game. Like, I don't know, especially with Elder. Like, if we didn't have Elder, we would have lost that game. But anyways, guys, we end up catching the dub. Me and the Nautilus getting ready to end this game. I tell my Nautilus to go in front of them, so if he auto attacks them, he can root them, and boom, we end up ending it really well. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure to subscribe and let me know what gameplay you guys would like to see next. So let's just quickly look at the damage. That's pretty crazy. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.